Okay, hey guys. So in this video today we're going to be doing what's called an IRMC valve replacement. I'm not actually having to replace this, I'm just using the same part twice. But that's what this piece is right here. Usually when it goes bad, it's an electrical thing. When it goes bad, it's supposed to regulate your intake valve. And what happens is this will start clicking really bad, which that's what this hose goes to. My hose is longer than it has to be because I did this with a long hose and I just wanted to have enough hose to work with. And I didn't really worry about fixing that. So what you'll have to do is there's two bolts on here and they're an 8mm socket, 1/4 inch. The top one's easy to get at, the bottom one's a little bit harder, but it's not too terrible. And then you got this electrical plug. So you'll have to undo this electrical plug right here, which it should just pull off. See, it's got this little tab on top that you have to push, which it's not terrible. And then you'll take this bottom hose off, and then this hose, just like that. And then you'll undo those bolts. So give me just a moment, I'll unbolt it and then I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so there we go, I got it out. This is what it looks like. Camera to focus. There we go. I don't know if you can see those numbers on there. It's upside down. There's the numbers. 911-907 103983 19190. And it's made in China. And it sits in there like this. So it'll sit up on there. You can see the two bolt holes. Those are the bolts. So overall, not too difficult. And it's got a plug-in. This, usually what happens is, this is a computer. And it's a vacuum. Like, it creates a vacuum. As it runs, it sends an electrical signal to it. And it tells this when it needs to open and shut to regulate airflow for each cylinder. And what happened was, whenever my bad one went out, and so this was clicking really badly, and it results in a rougher engine idle because it's not receiving the correct airflow as it's supposed to. I actually, in order to get this out, I ended up having to unplug this. You may not have to unplug it, and you might, but just be sure you plug that back in when you're done. Okay, well, that's what it looks like. And then you'll want to reinstall it. I recommend doing the top bolt first, putting it on, just barely threading it in there, just the first couple threads, so you can move this around, because you got to get this bottom one threaded in as well, and that can be rather difficult to get plugged in. And then, just in case I didn't say already, this is a 2005 Ford Focus. Doesn't say it over here. 2-liter. And then, yeah. So let's put the valve back in. All right, there we go. We got everything reassembled. It's all back in place. We got our clip put back on. Hoses are attached. It's good to go. Now we'll start it and see how it sounds. This might click still some because I haven't set this to the right calibration. Usually what you'll want to do after replacing your bad part is unhook your battery for about 10 or so minutes to reset the codes, because you'll have to reset codes because it's been running on a faulty sensor. I know there's more than one way to reset your codes. I just do it using unplug the battery, let it sit for a few minutes, and then plug it back in and start it up, and it should be okay. But let's start it up and see how it sounds. Alright, it started. I've got a check engine light. I don't know what that's from. That's been like that for a while. Yeah, see? It's clicking. So what you want to do is unplug this Cover it. Wait for it to slow back down. Here, I'll have to set the phone down for this. And then what you'll want to do is you'll want to plug your hose back on. There. And notice it got quieter. It's not clicking anymore. So there you have it. 2005 intake manifold runner control valve fixed and replaced. Alright, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and let me know if you want to see more stuff like this. Thank you.